Hello class, welcome back. Today we're gonna continue with the topic of reporting speech, but we have to learn another tense, okay? So I'm just gonna give you a very simple review of the one that we saw the last class. The one that we saw the last class was present simple. In this case, remember reporting speech, basically what we have to do is just to repeat the information that someone told us, but in a different tense and with different words. Yeah, as simple as that. We are repeating the information that the person once told us, and I am the person who is communicating that dialogue to another person. That is this one. Yeah, it's gonna be an example like that. Okay, so going back to the presentation, going back to the explanation. In this case, we have the first tense that we saw, which was the last video. It was present simple. When we have a verb in the dialogue that is in present simple, we have to change it to past or past simple. Okay, I'm gonna give you a very simple example so you guys can remember the last video. In this case, remember that we changed the main verb into another tense. So when it's in present, we change it to past. And what else do we have to change? The personal information. I'm gonna write it like that, the one that we circled. Okay, so very simple example. Let's suppose that Alberto is telling me this. I sometimes give money to my children. Okay, so that's the original dialogue that he's telling us, and as you guys can see, the verb is in present. When the verb is in present, we have to change it to past. This one is our main verb, and the personal information we have to circle it so you guys can remember what is it. Is this one and this one, and all that stuff that I have already circled and put it on the square. We have to change it. So in this case, Alberto say that, he say that. What did he say? He say that he. Why he? Because obviously Alberto is he. So Alberto is telling us. He say that he sometimes. Verb is in present. Again, we have to change it to past. Gave. The past of give is gave money to his children. Yeah, that one was the first one that we saw. In this case, we have to continue with the second one. The second tense that we have to see is present continuous. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds so you guys can make pause and check your notes or write your notes. Okay, so let's continue. In this case, we are gonna continue with the tense of present continuous, the present continuous tense. We have to change it always to past continuous. In this case, present continuous, if you remember, it always means that the verb is going to be ing. If it's present, it's going to be is, or are, and the verb in ing form. If it's going to be past, we have to change it for was or were, and the verb is going to be in ing form again. It's very simple. The only thing that we're changing over here is just the verb to be, to present, to past. Okay, and the verb keeps exactly the same in ing form. I'm going to give you an example so you guys can get it. The first one, it will be, let's suppose that Alex and Tony are telling us this. We are learning English with our teacher on YouTube. Yeah? As you guys can see, the original dialogue that they're telling us is in present continuous. Are and ing. To be, are, and ing. So basically what we have to do is exactly the same. We have to recognize which one is our tense, present continuous. And what else do we have to do? We have to circle the personal information so you guys can remember that actually it must be changed. So in this case, we have to change all the stuff with reported speech. In this case, they say that ellos dijeron que dijeron. In this case, we are learning English with our teacher. Personal information, main tense. Okay, so in this case, they are saying that this one, which is to past, they were learning, very simple, they were learning English with their teacher on YouTube. Yeah? So, probably you guys are getting confused. In this case, remember when we have the verb to be present or is, That one we have to change it for was. And when we have are, that one we change it for were. And the verb is gonna be exactly the same in ing form. I'm gonna give you another example so you guys can understand a little bit better. I suppose that you guys put positive in your notes. If not, you can go forward. Okay, well, let's continue in this case. Another example, and the last example I think will be this one. Victor is telling us this. My cousin is studying math with me. Yeah? Okay, so in this case, what do we have? Our main tense is present continuous, yes? And we have to change to past continuous. Over here, we have another different verb to be. And as you guys remember, when we have this one, we change it to was. And the verb is going to be exactly the same in ing form. What else do we have to change? Personal information, my and me. So in this case, Victor say that what? His cousin, su primo de quién? De él, okay? Because this is the person that is telling us the original dialogue, and you are the one who is repeating that information to someone else. So his cousin was studying math with me. ¿Estaba estudiando matemáticas conmigo? No, in this case it's going to be different. ¿Por qué? Porque la persona que realmente está estudiando es Víctor y yo no soy Víctor. Bueno, I mean, en este caso sí, pero it's different. So in this case it's going to be math with him, con él, refiriéndose a este Víctor, not this guy. So I do suppose that you guys understood everything. I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send you some exercises so you guys can do it by yourselves. Okay.